decode, then download. Decode, then download. Decode source. Decode the highest level of the game. Decode God. There's a code. You have to decode the code. Understand the code. Understand the code. Understand source. Understand God. Decode God. Then you're eligible to win. Then you get the download. Decode God. Download wealth, health, wisdom, great relationships, the keys to the kingdom. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added. Matthew 6:33. I'll say it again. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added. Decode God, download wealth. This is part one of a 21-day journey, or 21 parts. You do our parts in one day. But it takes 21 days to create a new habit. It takes another 21 days to turn a habit into what we call a pattern or destiny. Then it takes another 21 days to turn a habit that you turn into a destiny into a lifestyle. 21, 21, 21. So during this 21-day journey, we're going to decode God so that way you can download wealth. Where do you start? The most important thing to over and understand that what happened to the real you? In other words, we're in this body, but we're not this body. So the real you is not this body. So we got to connect back to the real you. Always make sure that you document the process, that you document the things that you already do. First thing off the bat. For example, you see me documenting what I'm doing. What am I doing? I'm performing an exorcism. You call it an exercise. Science has proven whenever you engage in exercise, you're performing an exorcism. You're removing out low vibrational frequencies through what they call molecules or hope molecules. So I'm documenting what I'm doing. Then I take what I'm documenting and I ask myself a specific question. The question that I ask myself is what I'm doing solving a specific problem? Does it have what I call a pain point? What does that mean, pain point? Well, when we're talking about a painful problem that other people may have, because I have that problem. For me, exercise gives me hope. It allows me to process anything I'm going through. It's a way for me to establish mental clarity, remove low vibrations, any type of low vibration frequency. So when we understand, I'm documenting the process. What's up, Brother Mwanga? So when you document, you're already doing it anyway. I'm exercise anyway. In the morning, I usually get my cardio in. In the evenings, I'll do some resistance training. Why? Exercise is exorcism. That's one example of simply documenting what you already do. That's where you start. You start by documenting. You brush your teeth in the morning. Maybe you got a different routine than somebody else. You shave. Maybe you got a different routine. Document. You're a mother. You're taking care of your children. Document. Document what you're already doing. That allows you now to understand there are certain things that you are, I'm going to use the word, obsessed with. So obsession simply means that Obsession is direction. You see, most of us think that it is the goal that gives us the power. It's not. It's the road. So your power comes from being obsessed or married to routine and establishing clarity of the problem that that routine solves. I'm in a routine. I have a routine. I don't have discipline. I don't have motivation. I have a pattern. See, these patterns of power. I understand the benefit, the pain point. There's specific reason that I exercise. It creates a feeling. It removes and it elevates my consciousness. That's a benefit. So that's my offer. When I make an offer, I'm telling you, I'm going to provide a transformation. This is not information. Information is dead. AI destroyed what I used to do. I used to sell information. Now I sell transformation. I no longer sell information. I sell transformation. I sell a service that takes you from point A to point B. That's how I generate. Again, decode God. Download wealth. You are into, not you personally, but people you know. We're into spookism. We are into, what you call it, Brother Mwanga? Trickology. Us Alakibinans, we've been bamboozled by rely our own systems or religion. The average Alakibinan is confused. We associate effort and worship with actually energy and authenticity. Effort has been replaced by energy or authenticity. We're in a day and an age where clarity is leverage. When you are able to leverage your clarity, when you get crystal clear, everybody's in the shadow learning now. We all are being bamboozled by trickology. We've been tricked. We're chasing shiny things. The next AI app or gadget. So we got shallow learning. There's no deep learning in one area, one specific niche. We're chasing the white rabbit. I'm gonna leave that one alone. We're chasing the white rabbit. I mean, not you personally, but people you know. So when we talk about decoding God, the G stands for generation or animation. Animation. Number one, when we're talking about downloading wealth, because wealth is transformation. Wealth is not information. Transformation is the new currency now. You have to be able to help me, for example, one of my products. Like when I do videos, I don't have no shirt on. If I'm doing a video with no shirt, I'm not trying to thirst trap somebody. I'm trying to show you that I can lose 30 pounds in 30 days. I've done it hundreds of times. So if you got a wedding coming up, you need to get your beach body, you got something coming up, and you need to be looking fly. Bam, I got you, boo-boo. Frequent intense training. So we switch over to and put the body in a state of autophagy. The Bible says some things only come out by prayer and fasting. Boom. What is that? That ain't information, homie. That's transformation. I can guarantee you, if you follow the step-by-step process that I've been doing for 30 years, you will drop 30 pounds in 30 days or triple your money back. What is that? That's a promise to get you a specific place. That's money. Currency is the ability to make a promise. But the promise cannot be based upon hearsay. The promise must be based upon relief. People want relief. They have pain. Pain is just the distance from point A to point B. So during this 21-day journey, this series of how to decode your ability to generate, then operate, then direct. So generation is number one. Generate is nothing but hyperfocus. That's all it is. See, we bring about what we think about. It's done unto us as we believe. You are the author and the finisher of your own faith. You can say to that mountain, be thou removed, and be cast in the sea. Because in the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God, and the Word was God. But we got religion. We believe. Now remember, I'm not saying that you should get rid of it. I'm just saying in addition to it, do this. It's not either or. Now, why? Because out of keeping ons, Negroes like to argue. Remember, I don't debate, I educate. So I'm saying, whatever your religion is, whatever you got, whatever you do, whatever your belief system, whatever your social norm, whatever your hidden codes are, you are married to that thing. You don't want to let it go because that's part of your identity. I already know that, bro. So I don't want you to experience psychological death. You ain't ready. Not you personally. People, Now you should be ready, but some of y'all ain't ready. But when you get ready to experience psychological death, you're going to let go of your ego. Why? That's bigger fish to fry. So if you're not ready to let go of your ego yet, hang on to it. Keep it. It's going to slow you down, but at least you'll get to your destiny. It's just going to take more time. T-U-T. Time under tension. That tension is friction. The friction means you're not in alignment with your assignment. Your power comes from your purpose or your position. For example, the president of the United States is the Orange Julius. His power comes from his position. His power doesn't come from his personality. You got a beautiful personality. Unfortunately, my brother, unfortunately, my sister, that ain't where your power comes from. Your power comes from when you are in alignment with your assignment. Boom, power. The word Christ means the messianic office that furnished the person in that office with the power, the dunamis power, to fulfill that office. When you get out of office, you get out of power. To get into power, get into office, get into purpose, get into destiny, get into diakonia. When you over and understand where purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. That's the G. The G is over and understanding hyper diligence or hyper focus. That's the ability for you to have crystal clear clarity, authenticity, to override artificiality. There's a war coming. The war is between artificial intelligence and authentic intelligence. Number two, once you get some animation, now you need amplification. Animate, amplify, awaken, generate, operate, direct. So we got the generation part down, amplify. Now we need to, we broke down the animation. That's the ruach, breath. Without this, you lose consciousness. If I stop doing that, I'm going to pass the beep out. So breath, bruh. Deep nostril breathing. Deep nostril breathing. That's how you become animated. Now I need to get amplified. I need to scale. Well, how do I do that? I need a strategy. Okay, what kind of a strategy? Well, my strategy is the same thing as source code. There's a code. That simply means we don't sell knowledge, we sell transformation. A strategy is when you have built, or what have you built knowledge in? So I've built knowledge. What is built knowledge? Built knowledge is personal experience, not stuff you read out of a book. Book knowledge is great. Don't get me twisted. Now you want to combine book knowledge with personal knowledge, personal experience. So my question to you is, where have you built up an area of knowledge based upon your experience? You want to build a strategy around it. Now your strategy is based upon what you are already doing right now. You don't want to learn anything else. You want, number one, clarity. Clarity means you know all of the intricate details. If I was an alcoholic, I'm not. I don't drink alcohol. So I have no built-in knowledge about alcohol. I cannot speak to your pain point. I cannot promise you relief from alcoholism. I have no personal experience in alcoholism. I read books. I know people who are alcoholics, but me personally, I can Google it. I can go to ChatGPT. I can go to Perplexity. I can go to Claude, and I can write an excellent essay on how to overcome alcoholism. But there is no one in it. I don't have deep nostril breathing. My strategy has no spirit. What's going on today is Negroes, non-Negroes too, are promoting products, services, and information that has no spirit. It has no inspiritas. It is no in theos. God ain't in it because they have no personal experience. You need to make sure your strategy is based upon built-in knowledge, what you've personally overcome. You must speak to specific pain points that only people who've been an alcoholic can relate to. An alcoholic knows another alcoholic. They can tell, hey man, how many days you been sober? You can tell me, I can't tell how many days you've been sober because I ain't never been alcoholic. So you will not see me promoting no products, no services, and no information about alcoholism because I can't amplify it. I can't scale it because I cannot make a promise to give you relief. I cannot decode God, so I cannot download wealth. You must decode God, download wealth, decode God. But God is some dude in the sky for the average out of keep it on, because we got a European construct to keep your dark behind in a prism. But it's a P-R-I-S-M-E, Negro. You are in a prism. It's an electrical magnetic mind effing. Your mind has been tricked with trickology. Give it back to the European. It's important that you over and understand. My brother, it's important that you over and understand. My sister, you've been bamboozled. They gave you a book so that way you can forget you are the book. God has not written his laws on tablets of stone. He's written on his laws on the hearts and the minds of his people. So that's number two. That's how you operate. Your strategy is how you move through this world. I have a stratagem. Make sure that you get your stratagem. You don't have it, you want to pick up the book and the 21-hour course on how to decode God and download wealth. This is just part one. You got 20 more parts to go, bro. Strap in. You got to have on your big boy drawers, though, and your big girl panties. You feel me? Number three, G-O-D, generate, operate, and it's not death. It's direct. See, it's very important that you understand you have to be able to promise me 4 things before I'm going to hang out with you. I ain't going to hang out with you if you cannot promise me a desirable outcome. And what is the likelihood of my success? And what is the speed of the result that you say you can get? And what is the ease of the process? Come on, preacher. Oh, I know I'm preaching now, bruh. Right, Brother Mwanga? I'm dropping major knowledge. This ain't no new believer show. You're a new believer? What the hell you doing here, bruh? This is above your pay grade. Okay, I'm just playing. You can stick around. Now, let me make sure you understand how to direct again. In order to win, you got to go within. Why? The kingdom. The word kingdom means what? Basileia. Basileia is not a physical place. Basileia is a mental disposition. It's dominion. It's what I said at the beginning of today's message. What did I say at the beginning? Man, don't talk to me about nothing. Don't talk to me, dog, about nothing you ain't personally done. If you don't know how to swim, you can't teach me how to swim, homie. I don't care how many books you read. I don't care how much you Googled or how much AI information you got, homie. You can't help me swim. So you can't teach me how to swim standing on the bank. Get in the water, bro. Get in the water. Let me make sure you understand. You can't. What's up? God is short of the West. Where you been? I saw you over there in Jamaica living your best life, Sister Cheryl. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. So when you understand that when you decode God, you download wealth. Now, this is extremely important because I'm not talking about 3D. I'm talking about 9T. Things may be going a little rough in the 3D realm. That's okay. It's temporary. You guys know, especially all my group, even though it's dwindled, the people that still know me, they understand that, hey, you can't keep a good man down. I got 9 lives. You get knocked off your horse, you got to get back on it. So what do? Number 1, desirable outcomes. You got to promise and deliver on a desirable outcome. Number 2, what is the likelihood of success? Remember, most Akibulans are religious. We want, but we don't want to put in no frequency. We don't want to match the frequency of the success because that means psychological death. We do not want to match the frequency of success because that means psychological death. What does that mean, psychological death? The ego. Because the moment you say, I want to be wealthy, the old you or the current habit pattern has to die. Well, guess what? The reticular activating system is going to say, I don't think so. And so you're going to have cognitive dissonance. So that simply means you got to go back to number 1. Desirable outcome. You got to be married to your destination. You have to be married to the role. You have to be married to the goal. If there is a way for fear, doubt, and unbelief to get in, you ain't going to win. So, as you know, I'm not talking about somebody read a book. Like for the last 2 years, the boy been buried. But I've been showing up every day. I've been firm, been fair, and I've been consistent. Takes us to number 3. Number 1, you got to have a desirable outcome, a goal. Number 2, what is the likelihood of success? Count the risk and the rewards. Number 3, what is the speed of results? How fast can you get me there, bro? Number 4, what is the ease or the difficulty of the process? When I'm losing 30 pounds in 30 days, guess what? It ain't easy. Why? No carbs, no sugar, and I got to do what I'm doing right now. Why? Very simple. Burn more carbs than you consume. Well, there's a lot of Alkeebulans, they don't want to give up their Krispy Kreme donuts, Brother Mwanga. There's a lot of Alkeebulans, they ain't trying to get on a treadmill for no 30 or 40 minutes like I'm doing. Nah, bruh, they rather watch Love and Hip Hop and the Basketball Wives. But they still want to lose 30 pounds in 30 days. Okay, the ease of the process, the difficulty of that process to remove that pain, which is the distance between point A and point B. Nah, they ain't not willing to do that. So your job is to understand that selling information is dead. That's why I had to make the transformation. That's what I'm in the process of doing right now. People don't want information no more. So the show, people don't want information. And y'all know I've been making my living doing information. So when my money got funny, I realized I had to go within. I had to find a new golden egg or a new goose that lays the golden egg. So what did I do? Document the process. What am I doing right now? Documenting the process. Somebody gonna see me and say, hey, Doc, I saw you documenting the process. I saw you filming yourself exercising. I just happen to have my shirt on today. Usually I don't. People be like, man, why you had to exercise as a Negro with no shirt? Negro, I'm documenting the process. I'm 60 plus, homie. Negroes my age, they don't be out here walking around with no shirt on. Why? They trying to hide their roles. Another study for another time. I ain't mad at them. But your job is to understand, number one, why are you documenting that specific process? I'm documenting this process because this is my obsession. Come on, preacher. Let me say that shit again. If you want to win, you got to go within. The kingdom of God is within. Matthew 6:33. Make sure you understand. Seek you first. The word first is a Greek word, zeteo. First means zeteo. Zeteo means don't go viral, go valuable. Let me say that again for the Negroes in the back. Negro, don't go viral, go valuable, add value. Everybody ain't gonna want it. Everybody ain't interested in losing 30 pounds in 30 days just to show. Everybody's not interested in maintaining a mental disposition while they in hell, while their back is up against the Red Sea, while they in the lion's den, while they in the fiery furnace. Yeah. How can you remain mentally stable when your world is turned upside down? Yeah, most people tap out by now. How come? They don't have a strong mental disposition. How come? They're not obsessed. So I'm not doing this because I ain't got nothing else to do. I'm doing this because I have hyper focus. That just simply means I'm in it to win it. Why? Well, money is deep focus. That's all it is. Money is obsession. Money is repetition in one specific area over a long period of time. Money is deep learning, not shallow learning. The average out of Cuban has shallow learning, surface level. Man, you don't want to debate me, bro. I'm telling you. You don't want to debate me in the area of esoteric knowledge. How come? Deep learning, bro. You read the Dead Sea Scrolls? You read the Nahumadic text? You read the Codex Gigas? You read the book of Coming Forth by Day and by Night? You read the Emerald Tablets? Come on. Stack. Keep up. So what am I saying? Deep knowledge, homie. Make sure your job is to help people remember that they have been given everything that God has for them, but it's inside the office. So number one, focus. Number two, as I said before, a stratagem. A stratagem is what pain points can I help you solve? If you're not a truthologist, if you're not interested in the truth, you happy with King James, I can't help you. So I'm not trying to talk to people who are happy being bamboozled. I'm connecting with people who know that something's off. I have a version. I don't have a aletheia. So I'm called to people who are interested in aletheia. Now, aletheia is the Greek word for the English word truth. Okay, you can see the workout was getting a little intense. So aletheia means God himself will send you a strong delusion, so that way you will believe the lie. So I'm here for people who are not interested in the strong delusion. So number one is focus. Number two is a strategy. And number three, intellectual property. Come on, preacher. Number three, bro, you got to have some intellectual property. You got to have something that you can help me get to a specific point where I don't experience pain, displeasure. That's it. That's day one of our 21-day journey. Bruh, we got 20 more days to go. So if you want to join me for the next 21 days, you already know what to do. Go to the website. Now remember, this course, the book and the whole 21-day course is $1K, $9.99. I got it on sale for you high vibration like coupons till July the 4th for $4.99. Now if you high speed, if you real high speed, today you can join me for $1.99. That's today only though. Today only. What's today? Today is July the 2nd, I think. So today, anybody that makes the payment for $1.99, you can join me for the next 21 days. Remember, my brother and my sisters, don't go viral. Don't go viral. Go valuable. Don't go viral. Go valuable. Stop selling information. Otherwise, you're gonna go where I've been for the last 2 years. You're gonna be broke, right? Don't sell information. Sell transformation. Don't talk to me about what you know. Talk to me about how you grow. Don't talk to me about what you know. Talk to me about how you grow. Yahushua came that you may have growth. We call it life. And growth more abundantly. This your boy. Man, let me get off this phone before I pass out. This your boy, Dr. Will Rogers, a.k.a. MT360 now. Yeah, your boy elevated the game show. 360. So I went from 33 to 360. The complete circle of gnosis. Holla at your boy. Love y'all. Ain't nothing you can do about it. But Buwanga, we gotta get together, man. Me and you, Dr. Khalif, my boy Michael Fields. Let's make it happen. Sister Cheryl, I love you. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Let's get it.